From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, emergency services are responding to two separate crashes in the South Island on State Highway 8, the Tekapo-Twizel Road. Police were alerted to the first crash in Pukaki about 1:30 this afternoon and say there are serious injuries. A section of the road is closed. A St John ambulance spokesperson says they sent multiple ambulances and 4 helicopters and have treated 5 patients. 3 are in a serious condition and airlifted to Christchurch Hospital. 2 in a moderate condition have been taken to Timaru Hospital. Shortly after 3, St John responded to a second crash in which 10 people were injured. A large bushfire's taken hold in Kawakawa Bay, southeast of Auckland. A fire and emergency spokesperson says crews were sent to Kawakawa Bay Coast Road shortly after 1 this afternoon. Multiple fire trucks, tankers and 2 helicopters are working to put out the fire, which is near Rokura Point. It measures 400 by 600 metres and is on steep terrain. Landlords will be able to keep more of their income with tax changes coming into force on Monday. Investors will again be able to deduct mortgage interest payments from their taxes. Enable Me's Nadine Higgins says the move is not likely to bring down rent.
The impact of it is particularly for landlords that have a significant amount of debt against their property.
Pharmac proposes funding continuous glucose monitors and insulin pumps for people with type 1 diabetes. Up to 18,000 people with type 1 diabetes would be eligible from this July if the move's approved. The New Zealand Society for the Study of Diabetes president and endocrinologist Dr. Rosemary Hall says these devices are the biggest change in diabetes management in the past 100 years.
These devices really just change everything for people with diabetes and makes life so much easier. We know that it reduces complications that can occur with diabetes. It reduces diabetes distress.
That's news. In sport, the Blues women have extracted revenge for an earlier loss to the Chiefs Manawa in Super Rugby Opiki. The Blues have beaten the competition leaders 40-26 away in Hamilton in a preview of the final coming up in a fortnight. The Fijian Drua have overcome extremely wet ground conditions and a red card to beat the Force 31-13 at home in Lautoka. Former e-motor racing championship leader Nick Cassidy has had a frustrating time qualifying at the inaugural Tokyo E-Prix. He's been turfed out of the qualifying battles on a technicality. Cassidy's misfortune allowed fellow New Zealander Mitch Evans to start in a quarter-final qualifying duel, but he hit the wall and was eliminated. Evans will be 6th on the grid for the big race starting just after 7 tonight. Cassidy starts from a lowly 19th place in the 22-strong field. That's sport. I'm Joe Gilfillan.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.